Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. Just recently, I got in a exchange with Christian apologist Sam Shamoun from the Answering Islam team. He basically posted an article where he tries to show, does the Quran confirm the Bible and the canonical Gospels? I recently wrote an article responding to this and about the inconsistencies and fallacies of Christians who claim that the Quran confirms the Bible. The article can be found at Mustafa Sahin 33 blog. Does the Quran approve the Bible versus does Christians approve the Bible? And you can see the article here. I'll put a hyperlink below this video. It clearly disproves the Christian notion to show that the Quran approves the Bible. Sam Shamoun got pretty annoyed and he didn't like this article. I contacted Sam Shamoun on Facebook and I uploaded and linked him my article and I put it on his Facebook page. I said in a kind way, "Hi Sam Shamoun, I hope you're doing well. I wrote an article not too long ago about this very subject, showing the inconsistencies and many fallacies Christians bring up. Do please read and hopefully you will get more informed understanding of the Islamic position." I put this on Sam Shamoun's Facebook page. I printed it there and as you can see, Sam Shamoun is commenting underneath it. Sam Shamoun was so clearly embarrassed by my refutation that he decided to remove it from the very same link I posted him. So that's Sam Shamoun's article, initial one. I posted it in the comment section and he basically removed my comment. As you can see here, we click into the actual part where I posted and there you have it. He's actually removed my link and he's actually given me a debate challenge. He says, "Do you read my challenge to you or are you pretending to be illiterate?" So as you can see, he is now slandering me and basically trying to challenge me and intimidate me. So he deletes my comment, my article response to him. He was clearly embarrassed that he didn't want his audience to see my rebuttal. So he started chasing me like a narcissist in a private message. He says, "I'm waiting for you to reply to my debate challenge where we debate in my room with equal time. We see how well you do defending your crap arguments for all I see. It will be recorded and posted on YouTube." And he goes, "Hello, stop avoiding me." And I responded back saying, "No problem, like we'll debate in a neutral room. Do you accept that?" He says, "Anything to obliterate you." And I basically said to him, "Look, if we're going to do a debate, we're going to have to do some conditions because I know Sam Shamoun likes to go on a tangent. He likes to go off topic. So I wanted to keep him on topic. Does the Quran affirm the Bible?" When I did that, he started going really nasty. I said to him, "But I need to make one suggestion. We only debate my article on that single premise. We are not debating the Quran, its textual criticism, because I'm not qualified in debating Quran MMS. In other words, we are debating if the Bible is preserved according to the Quran, and we'll also be going through biblical textual criticism. So I'd like to make that point clear, that you don't go on a tangent to start attacking the Quran and Uthman burning manuscripts because it's not the subject. That includes your points claiming that there are different canons of the Quran." And Sam Shamoun says, "Sorry, coward." He then says, "You don't make the rules." So notice, folks, when I put premises which are fair to debate me only on my article and on that particular subject, Sam Shamoun doesn't want to do that. So then he starts carrying on like a bully. Let's have a listen.
Actually, you don't like to answer questions. In the debates and talks, I answer questions. It's cowards like you who run from answering questions and tap dance, which is why you don't have the guts to defend your prophet and what the Quran says. Stop playing games, coward. You're going to get equal time like I will, and we're going to do cross-examination. To destroy your wicked, filthy lie, I don't answer questions. Watch what's going to happen when I ask you questions and what's going to happen to your prophet. Give me the email. Stop playing games. Stop the tap dance. If you don't have the guts, go back to smooching the black stone.
Simsam Shamoun doesn't want to just defend his Bible, but he wants to attack the Quran. I actually gave him a second premise. I said to him, fine, we will debate the subject on the Bible, and you can debate Ijaz Ahmed on the Quran. If you want to attack the Quran, you can debate Ijaz Ahmed on that, about textual criticism on the Quran. And I said he's highly qualified in that field, and you could take him on that. But I want to debate you solely on the Bible and whether the Quran affirms the Bible. Period. That's it. And he got even more nasty. Let's have a listen.
No, coward. I'm going to debate you one-on-one, and then I'll debate Ijaz one-on-one. So it takes two of you to take me on. Beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to send the email. You're going to get a notice. Be prepared. We're going to debate your article and your video and see how well you do. If Jazz thinks he's a man enough to debate me, my pleasure. But we're going to do it one-on-one with him. Tell Ijaz we're going to set up a debate between me and him on the same topic. So get ready, buddy. You're going to get an email. We're going to get equal time and cross-examination so you don't whine and make excuses. I remember, coward, you...
Have a look how hard he got triggered.
I remember, coward, you asked for a neutral room, so we're going to get neutral moderators, not your partner crime, your fellow stone-smooching pagan, Ijaz. Yeah, I know you're getting scared, but don't worry about it. After it's done, you're going to be more scared. And tell Ijaz he's next. I'm going to debate him one-on-one next.
So as you can see, he's just sending insults and trying to ridicule. So my response back to him.
Well, okay, I'm shaking at my knees. So you've agreed then to debate me only on my article, and you won't be debating the Quran. Is that true? Yes or no?
Oh, yes, you are. Keep talking tough right now. Don't worry about it. I just sent the email. It's going to be set up. I promise you, not only will you be shaking, but so will be your prophet. Al-Masih Akbar. Keep talking tough, guy.
So he continues to insult the Prophet of Islam. Have a listen.
Oh, yes, you are. Keep talking tough right now. Don't worry about it. I just sent the email. It's going to be set up. I promise you, not only will you be shaking, but so will be your prophet. Al-Masih Akbar. Keep talking tough, guy. Here, let me make it even easier for you, because I know you're shaking in your boots. Tell Ijaz, will he take your place? Instead of you, I'll debate him on the Quranic witness to the Bible. Does the Quran confirm the Bible? Tell him he can take your place. You don't have to debate in a neutral room, so that I'll make it easy for you, because I know you don't have what it takes to defend your lies. Tell him, so I'm extending it to him so I can silence him and his slander. So I'll make it easy for you to save face. Say, Sam said you can take my place, me and Ijaz instead of you. If not, it's going to be you, big boy.
I then responded to Sam and I said, Sam, I know you like the sound of your own voice with all these voice messages. No one is shaking at their boots. It's you who calls me a coward, yet you're the one who deleted and removed my article that I posted on your Facebook. That very same article you're hoping to debate me on. You removed it from the view of your audience. How then do you have the audacity to label me a coward, when it's you who is censoring my article from reaching your followers? See, all you can do is try to act intimidating so we can back off. I'm not backing off one bit. It's you who is backing off, and you're wishing to debate Ijaz instead of me on my article. You clearly haven't changed much with running tactics when you're afraid of the terms. My terms are actually quite fair. Number one, you debate me on my article that doesn't include textual criticism of the Quran, because that's simply not the debate topic, rather if the Bible is preserved and whether or not the Quran confirms it or not. Number two, if you like to debate after that textual criticism of the Quran manuscripts, Ijaz is more than happy to do that with you right after our debate. If you're not willing to accept these premises, then I'm going to put you on ignore for good. See, I know you're not as good as you think you are. You're afraid to defend only your Bible from me. This is why you don't accept the terms and you're hesitating, because you and I know that I will make you and your followers doubt your faith, just as Nabil Quraishi was doubting his faith in the very last moments of his illness. I'm not someone like Shabir Ali or Nader Ahmed who will allow you to go off topic. By the way, as if proving the Quran false actually proves anything. It doesn't. All it shows is that both the Quran and the Bible are false or unpreserved in the approach you like to add to the debate. Therefore, me allowing you to talk about the Quran doesn't prove the notion of the Quran affirming the Bible. It's just in order for you to discredit the Quran, in order for you to win cheap points back, and again in order to divert the topic. This is the reason why I will not give you into your terms, because I know you're trained to divert the topic and concentrate the debate on Quranic textual criticism as opposed to does the Quran affirm the Bible. You see, if we stuck to that premise, you know you will be humiliated in so many inconsistencies as I've provided in my article. So I'm giving you one last chance to accept the conditions set out, otherwise we are done. And like we promised, after that you can debate Ijaz on textual criticism on the Quran. You take your pick. And Sam Shamoun's response?
I know you're afraid of the sound of your voice, and you think by posting 10,000 word comments, you're actually addressing something because you're imitating the Quran that's full of nonsense, because that's what the Sunnah is, nonsense, unintelligible garbage, like your posts. Stop barking here. You're going to get the email. If you're not man enough to defend your prophet, you can have Ijaz step in. It's going to be the Quran's confirmation of the Bible. So get ready. Keep barking here. That's fine, because that's what I do. I muzzle those who bark. And you sound just like the Quran. So get ready, because watch what I'm going to do to you. But like I said, I'm giving you an opportunity to save face, like your prophet did when he sent people out to fight for him and murder people for him. Let Ijaz step into your place. Okay? Tell Ijaz I'll take him on.
So here he doesn't even want to debate me. He says, let Ijaz step in and let me take him on. So he's basically confused. He's not wanting to debate me, but he's now wanting to debate Ijaz. So it's like he's playing this cat and mouse game. You see, folks, when I asked him to be consistent and to stay on topic, he then doesn't want to debate just the Bible. And I made a second premise to him, and I said, fine, we can debate the Quran too. And you could do that with Ijaz. And he starts to say, oh, look, okay, let's not debate you, then let's just debate the Quran. So he basically wants to run away from addressing my article and tries to act like the tough guy. Anything to avoid my article response to him. Even though Sam Shamoun does not accept my premise, he still goes ahead and sends me an email through the Protestant Believer. It says, hello Mustafa, Sam Shamoun has asked me to invite you to a debate in Paltalk on the topic, the Quran confirms the Holy Bible with cross-examination. He says he's open except for Friday nights. Please respond as soon as you can. So he has the audacity, even though he doesn't accept my condition, to still go ahead and run after me and send me an email invite to his Paltalk room to debate him on this topic. And never once has he accepted my premise. In fact, Sam Shamoun got so desperate that he was running after me. He even sent another Christian apologist to privately PM me. His name is Robert Wells. He says, hello, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Radical Moderator, and I would like to pass on a debate request to you. The great scholar Sam Shamoun would like to debate you. He calls him a great scholar. And I responded back by saying, what is his scholarly credentials? Robert Wells responds back and says, and his scholarly credentials are more than yours. I said, you introduced him as a scholar. What are his credentials? He then says, more than yours, dude. And I responded and said, I never claimed I'm a scholar. You did claim he is a great scholar. So what are his great scholarly credentials? Robert then replies and says, so you're not a scholar? Then okay, well, Sam still wants to debate you. Do you want to debate him, yes or no? My response back to him is, if I can't rely on you to be truthful at the start of our conversation, how do you expect me to trust you going forward? Robert replies back and says, okay, so that's a no, and I will let him know. Thank you for running. And he puts the conversation on block. So this is the great scholar he is, the scholar that has no credentials, and his followers present him to be a great scholar. And when he got exposed on having no credentials, he then runs away with his tail between his legs. So in conclusion, when Sam Shamoun got exposed on my article, he did anything in his power to ridicule, mock my prophet, insult me personally, insult Ijaz. He tried to call us to a debate. We told him to stay on topic. He doesn't want to stay on topic. Then starts sending us emails and private messages through other people. Tries to call us out for a debate. We accepted his debate. We asked him that we need to put terms in place. He rejected those terms. We made it a little bit easier for him so he can also debate the Quran. Again, he does not want to engage me just on the topic of Christianity. Instead, he wanted someone to debate him on both topics in one sitting, and then he sort of dismissed me. He wanted to go after Ijaz, and then he basically was playing a cat and mouse game, running from here to there, and then started to continually to insult my prophet and send more ad hominem attacks to bully and intimidate, because that's his method. In the end, all he could do is cheap, intimidating attacks in order to bully and silence us. But we will not go away. We'll always be there presenting more articles and refutations to continuously rattle his cage and make him feel as uncomfortable as he is in his own very voice. We definitely shook him up with this one. So Sam Shamoun, accept the conditions and I'm ready to debate you, but I don't think you will. Prove me wrong.